Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. Why is my captions not working? Did I mess up the... I did mess up the captions. Hold on. Testing 1, 2, 3. There we go. Hi everyone, how are you all doing? Welcome to the stream. My name is Cress Nether and welcome to the Fae Groves here on twitch.tv. Twitch.tv/nethervt. I am seeing that we have a lot of folks in here already. We have, let's see, Blue Spirit being first, Michinho being second, and Dannycat being third. I also see a lot of folks doing their random encounters of the day. And Flitis, thank you so much for the resub. Currently, you're on a 54-month streak. My goodness, that is really a lot of months.
Might be a good time to take a sippy.
Yeah.
You know, to stay hydrated. I should know, I'm a blow high.
Thank you so much for the rehydration mention. Mrs. Gendered, hi Augie, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Don't forget your random encounter of the day. But today we are playing Scion once again. And we left off meeting the biggest boy, Fenris. There we go. At
Hello
the roots of Yggdrasil. Hello there, indeed. Thank you for the mention, I'm going to turn off the sounds as we are going to actually play this TTRPG session. So there we go, pressing that button. And then we go into this one. Hello!
Philippines just means like excitable. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, I have a
Philippines?
Delilah.
You have a Delilah. Delightful.
I'm holding her and she's purring and she's drooling on herself. Happy.
Oh dear.
It's because she's happy.
Yeah, it is
You missed
true.
her little mouse. Hello,
Oh.
chat.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, chat?
Hello, chat.
What's up, skillets? I need to refresh your chat because it still says thank you for visiting the Fae Groves.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
You gotta get up.
You might need to refresh then.
So now that we're
Hello!
here, what's everybody's last meal?
As
Why
in
are we
the
starting
meal
this
we've
now
last
when we're
had?
about to do
Being
a game?
executed? That's a bit mean.
Like, the one I just
No.
had, or
Okay. So, for a little bit of context, there's a lovely little YouTube show called Last Meal, and they invite celebrities of varying bigness to just kind of they cook a meal like a 4 or 5 course meal for the celebrity, and they just kind of talk about life.
Yeah.
And then
it
they
is
trebuchet
very
them into the
cute.
sun.
It is very great. I don't know why someone decided to wait until we're about to start a game to ask.
That is a good question.
For the bit.
With no preparation. Just
For
oh,
them.
yeah, well,
So,
I
of-
understand.
part of it, there's definitely going to be just a segment of Japanese food, which
Are
does...
you having a multi-course meal?
yes,
For
that's what
this
it is.
show,
it is
yes.
a 5-course meal for the show.
God, that's gonna be fine.
Oh.
It does not. You could do what Matthew Lillard did, which was give them like 2, and then they'll fill in the 5.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I'll do that.
But for me, it's definitely going to involve curry udon, oyakodon. There's going to be one piece of spicy
The
famichiki.
One Piece.
I was about to say the same thing.
The one piece is real.
We found it.
Yeah,
It's in the ocean.
It's in your ramen.
indeed.
Also, I
And-
say this with all the love I can muster. Weeb.
Yes. What about it, Michinho?
Okay, I'm gonna need you to back up just a little bit from the mic. I ask respectfully, a little
No, it's just-
distance from the mic.
That's just fine.
Respectfully instead.
What am I gonna do back? Point at you and call you a weeb.
I know we're about to start a game. I just wanted to see the reaction. I almost clicked the Speak Dutchy and K-Rip tonight at the same time.
I don't think I have
Speak
them
what?
overlapping.
They sound like,
Yeah.
but that would be that would be quite amusing for purposes of the
Um,
business. Anywho,
No,
go
like
ahead.
I will explain here. I specifically have them on blocking that it is playing one after the other and not both at the same time because I cannot be sexy with a Dutch accent.
Not with that attitude.
Not with that
Maybe-
attitude.
Yes, I will keep this attitude. Thank you very much.
Hey, you
Howard.
know what? As somebody who is very sensitive to audio prompting, I appreciate that attitude.
What happened last time, fellows?
We gave a puppy
Big.
ice cream.
Big dog.
Big pup cup.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was a friend.
Big ice cream. Big teeth.
He's
I
still
love
not a
days.
friend.
He's my friend.
Big.
No,
He is. He is.
not.
He is slightly less enemy.
In my heart, he is my friend.
That's cool.
He said he will kill us last.
Yep.
It's okay.
Mm.
He wouldn't eat me anyway. I taste terrible.
He does not care.
Oh.
He's that big. He's not gonna notice.
It's about
He is-
volume, not about taste.
We also-
he's
we
a
also-
volunteerian.
Had to fight a bunch of little guys who burst out of Vega's book.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Gosh, Vega.
This is
And,
why
and
we can't have nice things.
Christ got to look at the chain, and then we headed back
Yeah.
to see Heimdall. And he was like, "Okay, off you go
Give you the
to your
bridge, the
next
Bifrost.
location."
Yeah. And you were able to take the Bifrost Bridge,
Yeah.
getting the little piece of Bifrost for your project.
I took the Bifrost Bridge. Nice.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
if we have the Bifrost, is there like the Gay Frost?
Yeah, the Bifrost. The Bifrost is pretty gay. It is the Rainbow Bridge.
It's made of a rainbow.
But it's
It is
bi.
very. Yeah.
Yes,
You know,
it's still within the
Ichi,
queer
I'm glad you
community.
I'm glad you went that direction because my dumbass went. I mean, it's one less than the Trifrost.
Wow.
Thank you. Thank you.
The Triforce is from the Legend of Zelda.
Is it
But,
actually?
No.
That's a Triforce.
I'm
It's a
so glad
tri-
that
Anywho, as you guys get to the end of the Bifrost Bridge, a much quicker trip than going through Yggdrasil and listening to Ratatosk, however you may or may not feel about him, giving you the tour of a tree. Much
Ooh, a
shorter.
tree.
You reach a dark underground space
Whoa.
because Svartalfheim literally translates to below Alfheim. And it is full of. It's not quite like this image here. It is more. What's the word I'm looking for?
Show that for a moment.
Constructed.
There we go.
Not like a natural cave, closer to like a mine or a hallway within the cave itself. Spattered with a lot of these bioluminescent dots and dews all over the places.
Ooh.
Can
Oh,
we
you're
see
supposed to
what those
something. I
dots
see a
are?
black screen.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, I'm a GM. I can just see this naturally. Just turn off vision.
Uh-oh.
It'll.
You get
I'm
seeing
scared.
I'm
privileges.
blind.
Shit.
Ah,
Haha!
There we
Magic.
go. Now it's
different kind
pretty.
of blind.
It's pretty.
So yeah, your eyes just had to adjust to the bioluminescent
Mhm.
creatures up top. That's what happened. Totally. But yes,
Understandable.
you see varying people. Tallest probably about 5'8", 5'10". Shortest being about like 4 feet tall. Just kind of varying bits going around their day-to-day lives. some of them kind of curious. Oh, we have visitors. Other of which being like, "What the fuck are these tourists doing here?"
Yeah, I'll
What
have.
are we doing here?
I'll have Alma stay very close by because I do not want to give them like, oh, another big dog. Worries.
Oh, Alma's a big dog. Alma's not that big.
Also, these guys don't live
Compared
in
to
the same
these
world
folks?
Also, these guys don't live in the same world as Fenrir.
True.
While I understand your concern, the big dogs that they're worried about are ones that are big enough to eat the sun, the moon, and the world.
Mm-hmm.
You take the moon and you take the sun.
I will take the
Easy.
moon and eat it. Oh, wrong reference. Never mind.
There's a cat looking out my window.
Oh.
But yes,
Yeah. Are the folks here like? Are there people wishing to speak, or are they mostly keeping distance?
mostly keeping distance.
Mm.
Like I said, you're getting a thing of, I wonder what these people are doing here before they kind of move on for the more positive ends up to the fact of like, oh, we've got fucking tourists.
Mm.
I like that one.
I think I would like to head over, like if I see some place where folks are actively working,
Mm-hmm.
I would like to see if I can speak to a foreman of some sort.
So I have to add, okay.
Mm.
Hold on, I have to look up the definition of a word here.
Yeah.
Give me a second. Because you might be using a technical definition. Okay, you are.
I think so.
Yes, so a foreman is usually referred to people specifically in construction. So if you
Yeah.
are so technically a foreman is a supervisor by definition.
Yeah, I thought
but
that was
as
going
we
to
use
be
it
in
colloquially-
forging and smithing and such, like construction and production.
Forgeman.
Yeah, forgeman.
Yeah,
Oh.
but yeah, if you are looking for a specific foreman for construction and whatnot, no one around here. If you're looking for somebody that's in charge,
Yes, I
You
am
can
looking
find
for someone
somebody
in
that's in
charge.
Large and in charge.
As you kind of take a general look around, it's not like this is true a very industrial area, as there is kind of like a small river that goes through the cave that you guys uses some stuff for cleanup and kind of washes away some of the stuff there. A lot of the stuff here is just people living a day-to-day life. There's a lot of people that do some constructive type of work, but the majority of people that you're going to find are probably restaurateurs or like people who do different types of shopping.
Okay, so we're not in like
or
an
for
industrial
those-
area.
No, you're just in
Oh.
Svartalfheim.
Ah,
So
I
just
see.
NPCs. I get it.
We walk into a town.
You
Yes.
have walked into a town.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll look for someone in charge, and ask like, hey, we are hoping to speak to someone who knows their way around forging or creating magical artifacts.
Sick. Roll me a social persuasion check.
Social persuasion. Social composure persuasion.
Yeah. Go ahead and make sure you got some bonus. I know you have some bonuses somewhere in your stuff.
Pretty.
I am pretty.
Take care of
Yeah, you are.
Thank you.
Difficulty 3. When you get to that point.
2 enhancement for social actions.
Mm-hmm.
Difficulty 3.
Need one success.
Excellent success.
So as they kind of look you up and down for a moment, and Casimir, being socially adept, or more socially adept than some people, does kind of like, I wonder how many, like, after saying, there's kind of a feeling of, I wonder how many people have asked specifically for forging or construction things from dwarves before. And but after kind of like a brief weighing of character, the person that you're kind of interacting with, a femme figure, about 5'2" ish, kind of burly in her own right, kind of dark hair, kind of tells you, well, I mean, you could run into all sorts of people that do construction. Depends on the type of construction that you need. There's stonesmiths, metalsmiths, leathersmiths, there's tailors, there's like big names in regards to divine types and getting weaponry and things like that would be the Brothers Broken Sindri or the Sons of Ivaldi, depending on what it is that you're taking a look for.
I think you
Hearing-
probably want that last one.
Probably the last one, yeah. But thinking of like the list that she's offering, what would ring truest to Casimir in this
So
moment?
I took an hour, which admittedly is not a lot of time for research. It's just the dwarves that forged Gleipnir.
Okay.
Not anyone mentioned.
See, like I would assume that Casimir would have done that amount of research as well.
You would
They're
hope.
quite famous.
Yeah, so I would ask about those last three names, where I would possibly be able to find them.
Well, so I'm gonna warn you right now. They're very proud craftspeople, and the last time that they made something big, on a more personal request type thing, they were tricked into a competition with each other. So you might have to deal with that depending on their mood. I don't entirely know. And she gives you the directions to two different places. Appear to be about about a mile or so apart from each other, kind
Okay.
of in differing directions.
I wonder who won the competition.
Brock and Sindri.
Yeah, they made the chain.
Oh.
Brock and Sindri made Mjolnir,
Oh, yeah.
Dropnir, I think.
Is it-
And I don't know if they made Gulen Bursty or the boat. I can't remember off the top of my head. The Sons of Ivaldi made something
think it
else
was
for
Gulen
Odin.
Bursty.
Yeah. So then the Sons of Ivaldi made the boat, something else for Odin, and then Sif's new hair. Because Loki stole Sif's hair, which is what started the whole mess.
Yeah.
That's actually very funny.
Yep.
Not to them.
Not the Sif?
Mine?
I mean, like, they got so mad, it was just like, alright, fine, we're just gonna sew your mouth shut to Loki.
Yep.
It's just hair. It grows back.
It takes a
We don't-
while.
You know,
though.
in this sort of legendary thing, taking your hair might mean taking it and you can never grow it back again.
Weird.
Very.
Like taking the entire concept of hair from your body.
Like how Pardon gave away the entire concept
Yes.
of grilled cheese.
Much
That
like
kind of thing.
But also, the dwarves were the one that sewed Loki's mouth shut, because the dwarves were the ones that were tricked into the competition.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I don't want to sound like a broken record here. The concept of what?
Hair.
Good point.
Don't worry about it.
Well, yeah, so...
Which one do we want to go to first?
I think Brooke and Sindri first.
Do you think they have beef with each other?
Possibly.
Go ahead and make a culture check, Vega. Mental culture.
Depends on what part of the God of War timeline we're approaching them at.
Does my social etiquette help with this? I have no idea. I'm being
No, this is pop culture. This is explicitly pop culture.
You said social etiquette?
Uh-huh.
Or I'm sorry, social culture. That's what
mental culture. Mental culture, sorry.
Mental culture.
Mm-hmm. It's recalling information.
That's the case. I'm going to use intellect. I almost put stamina by accident. 3 successes.
Yay.
3 successes is easy enough to know. There is a pop culture thing at the moment, a very popular telling of something from Sony about a really old, gruff god figure who eventually goes up to Norse, and Brock and Sindri are in that one, and at least at the beginning, they are very upset with each other.
Ooh. The drama, the tea.
But
that's a video game.
That is pop culture in the video game. That is.
We find out they're actually
true.
We find out they're actually lovers.
They're brothers.
They're brothers.
Oh shit! Never mind. I lied. Disregard me. I don't know much about Norse. I don't know much about Norse mythology.
It's all good. We got you, homie.
Well, you're in one now.
So, you go forward to, you find this large, to call it a storefront implies a door and a wall, and this is more kind of an open area that does have kind of like implied borders around it of a counter, and then behind the counter are shelves upon shelves of weird materials on one area, and then in the other area is quite possibly a set of very high quality appearing, meticulously put together forge equipment. There's like a very clean but not pristine, because pristine implies it's not used. Like anvil over on the side. There's a specific air control that's not quite like bellows. It's a huge fucking is it a kiln for metal? I can't remember.
I think so. For
Forge.
Yeah, huge furnace. That one, big old thing in the back, and even from like this type of area where it's still a little warm, and you kind of get the idea that this must be well ventilated going backwards away from people in this area. You see a shorter, probably about 5'8" or so, or not 5'8", 4'8" or so, bald dwarfish figure with full-on chops and beard, and a slightly taller, probably about 5'4" or so, lankier dwarf, kind of a mid disagreement, not quite an argument at this particular point. More about forge styles and materials to use, opposed to anything else.
Like more, would this? No, I think this would work better for this situation.
Well, yeah, that would work better in that situation if we had this. This works better for what we have available to us and what they need.
Yeah.
You're hearing them bicker.
They are nitpicking.
Yeah.
It is loud and it feels more aggressive, but in listening to it, it's like, oh no, this is just a disagreement.
This is just how they talk.
Yeah, exactly.
I think
It's like how everybody thinks German sounds angry, but it's not.
having them bicker just a moment. I'll leave them this time for it. Then I'll clear my throat. Excuse me. Could I speak to the both of you about something?
So if you said that you leave them the time for it,
Mm-hmm.
how long do you wait before it becomes awkward for you?
I think about 5 minutes, where it's like, I am here. I bet they've seen me.
Yeah, but their commission that they have is more important.
5 minutes.
Because everyone's sitting there, hands in their pockets for 5 minutes.
I think if you'll allow me, could I cut in? Pardon would not wait
Sure.
5 minutes just to
Sure.
listen to people like discuss. Carden's very much like, hey, over here.
I hope that they just ignored Carden.
I'm not
Like
gonna make
someone's-
people real quick.
Like someone snapping their fingers at like a server.
No!
That's how I imagine Carden is in that moment.
Well, you're wrong.
I know,
So
I'm
the
kidding.
the taller one pivots and begins looking at supplies upon the shelf as the shorter one turns. It's kind of like a move in unison to go do different things.
Mhm.
As the shorter one goes over to you, as you go, as Carden calls out
Mhm.
and goes, yeah, what do you want?
Well, thank you, Carden. Thank you for your question. I'm hoping to have your help in creating something.
I never would have guessed.
Damn.
It is pretty obvious, I grant you that. I am curious about possibly having you help me with the creation of a similar thing to Gleipnir.
There is kind of the point where, or as you kind of say, that kind of like leans back type of thing, in that way of people being like, huh, and kind of like lets out a low whistle and goes, Clayton, you say? And I'll be perfectly honest, that one was a big old group project of a lot of ours. It's definitely not easy to make.
It doesn't need to be the full thing, right?
It does not need to be the full thing.
She said you could just have a fragment of it?
A hand span would be
Yeah.
acceptable. But I understand it is not a easy task. Hence why I'm coming to you. And I understand that it might require more. But I would appreciate your input, your thoughts, your expertise on the matter, at the very least.
Oh, Brock, you are pretty good about social stuff, I'll say. Definitely tier 3. No
Yeah, I
dice
figured I couldn't
modifiers.
do, like, prophecies for them. They're not trivial.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of sitting there taking a look, figuring out the stuff, because of how you are phrasing things at the moment. Okay, 4 successes isn't too bad. The little one kind of takes a look over and goes in. So you said that you were asked for some. Now, things have changed the world, as it were, for some time, due to a lot of mingling of cultures and whatnot. Whoever this person might be that wants an extremely powerful relic, a handspan of it or otherwise, what exactly did she say? Because sometimes it doesn't matter if we're able to make it, or like, we would have to go and collect the same things, some of which is debatably existing in this particular point, in order to make something of the same thing. Does that make sense? And some
It
of
does.
it, we can't. Like, yeah, I know footfalls of a cat on a wooden thing, probably get those again, but you can't exactly go and find the roots of a mountain, you know?
Mm-hmm. That is very true.
Vega just pops her head around. It's for our homegirl, Baba Yaga.
Give me a second.
Well, I had hoped to keep that a little bit under wraps, but then again, I
well.
never mentioned it.
I love this.
Yep.
I'm loving this.
Uh-huh. So a terrifying witch, known for being an antagonistic force.
Uh-huh.
Oh, she's a girl boss.
Known for being an antagonistic force. Has asked for quite literally the strongest material that we can make.
I mean, I just wanted to get a cool thing to help my friend who's mortal and human and definitely not a terrifying witch.
Well, I can work with that.
I want advice on making this. Olivia will pull out a blueprint.
I didn't have anything to better to do. I don't need anything from you.
That sounds almost
I'll keep that in mind.
They're gonna put you to work, Carden.
Oh, no, he doesn't need anything from us. It's perfectly fine.
I can get to work.
He will remember that.
Good.
All right, so anywho, having the exact wording of what she said would be very helpful for all parties involved.
I've been looking for notes on this. I have not found this in particular. What can I roll to find
Recall?
to recall this? Yes.
Do you need to roll?
It's also
Or is this a
She
magical thing that you would
said-
just know?
This actually would probably be closer to a magical thing that you would just know.
Mm.
The thing that she said,
Mhm.
in regards to Gleipnir specifically, was a piece of Gleipnir.
Right.
Now, the ways that this is open to interpretation is one of the ways that you're taking it, which is I can make a piece of new Gleipnir, and then
Which
the
is
other way about
functionally
it
the
is,
same.
but it might not be technically the same.
Mm.
Or you can go back to Fenrir and cut a little bit of it off.
Hmm.
Those are the
Or,
two ways that it can mostly be seen.
or
Mhm.
you could give her the beard of a woman.
Which is only a part
Yeah,
of Gleipnir.
It's a piece
it
of
is a
Gleipnir.
piece. Yeah,
Well,
sure.
it is certainly part of
It is
the
made
making
of.
of it. But I don't know if
That is a piece.
means it's a piece. Because,
It
like,
is.
if you get a piece of chocolate, if you ask for a piece of chocolate and I give you sugar,
It's a component.
If I was putting a
What's that, a
puzzle
piece?
together,
And on one hand, we have a Tuatha De Danann following the letter of the law.
yes, yes. Can you tell what kind of legends I grew up with?
mm-hmm. Oh yeah, like I'm happy to go along with that, but also I do not want to test
Like,
how
I don't
far
know. I
Baba
don't think
Yaga
it
is willing to
but
stretch.
It is
her
the
definition.
possibly. Yeah.
Yes, go back to the Baba Yaga with the beard of a woman. Okay, cool. Roll me a difficulty 10 check.
Mm, dear.
Yeah.
That's some dodgy shit.
But yes, so those are the two things on it. Now, you can get insight to Gleipnir by asking, by befriending the dwarves here, or you could try to get them into doing it. How long are you going to chew that over, out of curiosity?
I think I'm definitely wanting to take some time thinking about it. Oh, there's a bug in my office, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm taking these things to heart and kind of figuring like, well, how does this work exactly?
So while you're chewing that over, he turns over and goes, "So you two have much more reasonable requests, it seems."
Yes.
So you got a thing for a mortal person.
Yes.
And
I found
you've
this,
got
and I hold up
this
the chunk of fang that I got.
impressive. Did you pull that out on your own, or
No, he was
a
too
little
high.
less impressive? But still, you got it here. That's good. That's good.
I did break it myself.
Nice. Yeah, and then you've got this little blueprint here. Kind of takes a look over it. Bracelet of some kind. Taking it.
Yes. She'll also pull out the chunk of Bifrost.
Damn. He really gave you that, huh? Eh.
We
So-
helped him out with the thing.
Well, if you can help him out with something, well, maybe we can sit there and work something together.
Yes.
So what kind of advice are you working on, or looking for? How to forge it, what to do with it, and he's just kind of like trying to figure out where the questions that Olivia has in starting to forge this would be.
I think maybe she's going to be questioning more on how to lay the enchantment she has in mind into it.
Now, I can't really speak too much on other forms of enchantments. In some cases, some people are really good with magic related things, kind of like sorceresses or the like, and they're able to enchant things, or they know what to dip what into. Other times they're just literally that skilled. For us, it's more about the nature of the thing, more so than the shape of it. So, I guess it kind of depends if you want to take our spin on it, what kind of a thing you want it to do. And I'll kind of just talk to you about dwarvish magic. Those of us that have played God of War 2 and got the Draupnir Spear, or Ragnarok and got the Draupnir Spear, kind of knows what Brock is saying here.
Olivia will pull out a notebook and write down what they're saying.
I would like to keep an ear out for this as well.
Cool, yeah. There's a lovely scene. I actually really like it when I watch somebody play through God of War Ragnarok, of just Brock and Kratos going to finish forging the Draupnir Spear, and it's just really a great conversation between them as two gruff old dudes.
Yeah. No, those games are good.
Those ones are really good.
I don't think we
It's
have any
amazing.
gruff
It's
old dudes in our
amazing what
party.
It's amazing what they managed to salvage from the original God of War games.
Yeah. But actually, those of you that are magically inclined, like, this is a very interesting conversation for everyone here. In regards
Jody's
to
here like, wow, they know a lot of stuff.
in regards to Jody and Olivia, who want to make something or to kind of understand maybe understand the process behind making something, they're talking about their particular form of magic for Casimir and Vega, and while it's not exactly a large secret, it is sacred knowledge in the case of Cardin. Now, whether or not Cardin's gotten distracted and walked off somewhere is something to be completely different. But actually, I have an idea in regards to that. I am going to make a roll. Cardin,
Uh-huh.
do you want to gather this information?
I feel like Fey rules would be involved here. I'm good.
It's not Fey rules. They're dwarves.
What you enjoyed when things went
They're
wrong.
Norse dwarves.
Yeah, the North Dwarves don't have anything close to what the Fae have.
Then sure, yeah, I'll try to get this information.
Stick. Roll me a legend plus presence check. You gotta beat 3 successes.
I didn't.
No,
You
you
can
got
feel the
Draw.
pressure.
Draw.
You know that for everyone else it sounds like a regular conversation. And you can tell that for you, you have to strain to hear. You can still hear it because you did get the 3 successes that you needed. But you feel kind of like, oh, this little cheeky bastard's trying to keep information from me.
Oh, did he literally just make it so it's harder for me to either grasp or hear the conversation?
Yes.
Alright, yeah, he's gonna smirk at that. He's just gonna kind of like mutter to himself, "Fucking asshole, that's great."
Amazing.
But yeah, so they kind of speak about the conceptual things on that, and Olivia wants to work on this on her own, correct?
Yeah, she wants advice, not action. Also,
So
thinking
after-
about it, conceptual magical stuff would probably be a lot more in her line rather than direct spell casting like Vega and Cass.
possibly.
Yeah. So then it's like, all right. So go ahead and think on that for a little bit. It turns back over to Jody and goes, so,
Hi.
we got a big old tooth.
Yes.
Goddamn son of a bitch himself.
Yes.
Alright.
He's so big.
He's fucking huge. It's terrifying.
Yes.
I didn't even see him. He's fucking terrifying. Anywho, what do you want this to become?
I was thinking maybe a weapon of some kind.
We've done lots of those.
Yeah. Some very famous ones. How about needs to be concealable, so you can carry around with them and pull it out if he needs it, just in case. Maybe like something he can like punch with.
Okay, more fisticuffs type of thing.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. And as you're kind of like going through lists, you can see the taller one in the back, like clearly listening and just grabbing a couple of things after you make some suggestions.
Also, like, Jody is kind of miming some punching as well.
Match.
Okay. Now, above table, do you have an idea of what rating you want this to be?
Because the person who is getting them can't use purviews, it will be 2 dots.
So you kind of list some things on there.
Yeah.
Then he pauses, looks over at Olivia, who's making something. Looks over, kind of just after going forward with some of the stuff that he just kind of talked about, and is may not be the crafting type personally, but if you don't want to pay an expensive commission for something this, and I don't mean to downplay it, simple, you could probably make something like this yourself.
I wouldn't know where to start.
He gestures towards Olivia's notes.
That sounded really
If you-
complicated to me.
All right. Look. Businessman and all that stuff aside, I do try to help people more often than not, and I just wanted to make sure.
I'd
that you
also want this to be made by someone who knows what they're doing.
All right.
Because I'd be afraid of fucking it up, and then maybe it won't be able to do what it's supposed to.
Mutter something about the nature of things. All right. So you've got the big thing. Want to make it into fisticuffs or some punching related things?
You can keep the rest of the tooth.
Thanks. Okay. I'll think on it. We'll figure something out.
Alright.
Payment's a thing, though. So... Now, y'all ain't gonna try to get me into some kind of contest
No.
again, are okay.
No, that is not our
That
intention.
sounds silly.
It's funny, but no.
Funny for who?
Smiles.
Alright, so, generally speaking, similar to Heimdall, I will ask, does Jody have anything that Jody would like to give in exchange for this favor? I know we've done a lot and we haven't really been like, yes, here's loot and items. Because that's not how the
Is
system
there
works, but-
anyone or anything that they want located?
Located. Ooh. Anything.
I'm kidding, by the way, that was out of character.
This is big here. No dice modifier. Target. Sits there and thinks a moment. I don't know too much about cultural exchange related things, but kind of looks you up and down a moment. Let's help your friend there kind of finish up the stuff that he might need in regards to dealing with quite possibly one of the scariest witches in mythology.
Okay.
And maybe have a private conversation afterwards. See how you feel about something.
Why is everybody scared of her? She's so cool.
She is terrified.
Why is it?
Because what you see is cool, most people see is scary.
Powers.
I know.
I am happy to be called a coward.
Also, I would be careful using that word in Norse lands.
Yeah, mostly around the rough and tumble and fighting types, but yeah. Alright, so made a decision on what you want?
Honestly, I just want to get out of this contract as easily as possible.
Easily as possible? Or
Uh,
safely as possible?
the latter.
See, that's a big difference. Alright.
And I would be happy to put my to make available my own personal library to you in case you have any need of this. This is something that I believe I can offer you. Well, of course, if you have any other things that you would like for me to do, that would be okay. It's just that I don't feel all too happy about finding myself on another step of a fetch quest.
The problem in regards to this is offering books doesn't really do much for trying to make an exceptionally rare material or help somebody make something like that. While I do understand the offer, I realize that I'm slipping more and more into an accent as I talk as this guy.
That's all right. An accent.
So, I'm gonna shoot straight with you real quick. The problem in trying to avoid these fetch quests is, and I'm just making an assumption here, as you want to do the safe thing, you keep going for the long way around things. You don't want to steal something or risk breaking something.
No,
So
because
you try
that
to
would
go
be
forward.
bad.
So you try going forward and making something. Bad's a relative term, let's be real here.
I would rather not be the cause of the end of your world.
No, that's fair, and I understand where you're coming from with that, and I appreciate it. But, frankly, taking the long way around might end up being the end of your world. Much smaller in retrospect, or in comparison, because I'm talking about a personal individual here rather than a society, but that's not the point. The point is, if I ask for you to go get something, unless I make it extremely clear that I want a specific thing, you're gonna try to do it in a way that makes it so that way people don't necessarily get hurt, which is an admirable quality. You seem like a very good person for that. It's not a judgment of character. It does give way more steps to what it is that you're trying to accomplish.
Then, if I may ask, what would you suggest?
Bartering? If you don't want to sit there and go get a piece of that string from the wolf himself, and you want us to help you make something, rather than figuring out what it is that we want, figuring out a value in something that you have to make it more valuable would probably be the way to go about it. Library is a fantastic start, but I have a feeling you use that resource a lot. Because information is a very valuable resource, it's not a judgment. It is a commentary from the GM.
The more you know.
I'm teasing. I'm this is in good nature.
That I appreciate.
Rock voice.
Look, above table, I am racking my brain on how to fix this because I don't know.
So let me drop character, and then we can talk about this above table, so that way we can cut through a lot of the chaff. If you ask what Brock wants in this particular case, because it is Brock that you're talking to, all those new introductions are made. If you ask what Brock wants, Brock will send you on a quest. I'm going to tell you right now, just to kind of cut things on there. He's going to ask Jody for the heart of a forge type of thing. Not his forge, mind, but kind of a cultural exchange related things. So it could be the heart of one of Hephaestus's forges, or it could be the heart of something along like some other things. So he can sit there, figure out other aspects about it. That's what he was going to ask Jody for.
Okay.
If he asked something similar of Casimir, Casimir would try to be like, I'm not going to take this, I'm going to try to buy it, which means going forward and finding more steps on what people want.
Yeah.
And I also have to think of this stuff on the fly because I don't necessarily know what's going on with that. And that's kind of what Brock is trying to tell you. Brock is trying to be the more down-to-earth type of person here. Like, it's great that you want to do things safely. But the things that you'll have to get are either something rare that you'll have to gather on your own, something that you'll have to take without the owner noticing, or maybe noticing well after the fact, or something that you can barter for with someone else later.
I would...
Now, some of the things that you guys have done is you have, just as a brief reminder, kind of going through some major points here, is you stopped a vampire from eating a holder. You fought a giant-ass statue of a 10 that was animated by who knows what, with a bunch of mummies. What'd you guys do for Legend 3?
Was that
We
when we went to the school?
Yeah. That is when you went to the school, so you do have a rare magic book, technically, that Hadrian took, and you went through the entire, or not the entirety, you went through a large chunk of the Thrice 10th Kingdom, becoming an ambassador to it for Legend 4, and then you punched the magic off of Vlad Tepes.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Yeah. That was sick.
So those are the big deeds, and you've done little things since then, type of thing. So you could have something tied to that I'm not necessarily thinking of. Like, you could call in a favor from the Thrice 10th Kingdom. You will have to go there and then come back here later, or, fucking call somebody to deliver something to Brock for his services. But that's an idea. That's something that you've already done. So rather than being like, hey, you have to go do this other thing, it's something that you go, oh, wait, no, I can cash in this favor type of thing. Which is how milestones are supposed to work.
That's fair. I'm thinking about that. I think checking in with the Thrice 10th Kingdom would be a good idea, especially because, Baba Yaga lives there as well. And yeah, that's not something that I had considered previously, so thank you very much for the heads up there.
Yeah.
Casimir would just look over to Brock and say, well, if there is anything in my personal means, I would be happy to share that with you for your aid. But I also have connections within the Thrice 10th Kingdom. I believe they're a neighbor of sorts to your realms. And so I would be happy to discuss anything that you would wish with them.
Okay. Tell you what. That, he's gonna point to the tooth. It's gonna be a few-hour job, all things considered. So, let me think on it for a little bit.
Okay.
And, I'll be able to give you a word. Let me talk to my brother for a little bit. I'll be able to give you a word of what it is that we're looking for. Does that sound fair? Just
Yes.
talking to Casimir.
That will sound fair, yes.
All right. you can stick around here. You can mail it to you, but yeah. And then, as mentioned, it goes, so yeah, Heart of a Forge. Kind of just lists off a bunch of things on that. One of
This is
Hephaestus'
not.
forge, a forge of the Tuatha De Danann.
Yeah.
There's one of these. It doesn't matter which one. Pick one
Okay.
and just give me
Okay.
that heart.
What's the heart
And
of a
I
forge?
will. And I will.
How the hell did you hear me? This was a private conversation.
I was thinking.
A lady earth everywhere, all at once.
You know.
Uh,
I will get the lads looking for info.
Alright. Oh shit.
On which one seems like the one that I could get?
So one of the lads actually comes by and goes, hey,
Yeah.
boss, if I recall correctly, those guys over there, kind of nods over to Casimir and Vega, who might be having like a conversation off to the side.
Yeah.
I have to go to this place called Tirna something, which I think might be related to some of them Irish guys that this guy was mentioning. Could always go
Okay.
there.
Irish
Yeah.
guys.
Group trip.
Yeah.
Just thought.
I could do that. I could do a heist while they're there. That'd be fine.
Yeah.
your heist.
This is a
your
low
heist.
conversation.
This is a private conversation between
God
me and
Don't
my
worry,
damn
follower.
it.
I didn't. I'm saying the out of character.
Yeah.
This
Don't
is
worry,
a low
Cotton.
voice
Don't worry,
conversation.
Cotton. Jody will need help.
Yeah.
Yes.
Been needing to get the crew back together. Good old team, be gay, do crimes.
Don't encourage them.
They're encouraging me. What do you mean?
Fuck.
Okay, cool.
It's hard to be a responsible mom.
Rejoin the others.
But yeah, so go ahead and enjoy all the comforts Fardolfheim has to offer. Alright, so how the fuck do you figure on how we should break a tooth? He says over to Sindri as he kind of turns over and begins
If you
breaking.
need it in smaller bits, I can punch it again.
It's fine, we'll figure it out.
Go outside. We should probably go for a walk.
Wait, Alfrons,
Yes.
speaking of that tooth,
Mhm.
are you familiar with the probably apocryphal tale of Michelangelo talking about how he managed to get his sculptures looking so lifelike?
No.
That, well, he mentioned, like, if I have a block of marble and I want to make that into a statue of a horse,
Mhm.
the horse is already in there. I just have to chip away everything that is not horse. Can Jody punch things that are not weapon out of the tooth?
I think I would need the creator calling for that, and I'm
That
not
might
going for it.
that might be a thing, yeah.
Yeah.
As one of the world's most profound artists once said, you need to be the marble.
Was that SpongeBob? Or
That is
Squidward?
Squidward.
Hmm.
Guess I'm gonna open
You
up
gotta
Demigod and take a look in
Smell
there.
the marble.
But yeah.
I gotta lick the marble. I gotta date the marble.
But yeah. The floor is yours.
Floor is
Since I know some people want to talk about some things.
All right. So, above board. How do we steal the heart of a forge?
Can we
Oh.
not ask?
Worry about that at some other point.
That's for later. We're not doing
Mhm.
it immediately.
Okay. All right. I'll be over here.
No worries.
He's like, I'm suddenly disinterested.
Listen, this is y'all's quest. I'm just here to help.
Hey. Although you are gonna get a note in your pocket.
Ooh.
Oh.
In Jody's handwriting saying, hey, do you want to do a heist?
How do you feel about heists?
Funny enough, you get a note in your pocket. You
Yeah.
son of a bitch. I'm in.
So,
I just think of Cardin and Jody do that like hand clasp thing. That's
Yes.
Yes.
yeah.
Right there. Yeah.
so we have Jody, we have
Mhm.
Vega, Cardin, Olivia, and Casimir. That's 5. We just need 6 monkeys, and then it's Jody's 11.
Yes.
You don't need 6 monkeys. You can no.
But it's
You
gonna
need
it's
to
gonna it's
grab-
gonna be quite a lot. It's gonna be quite a lot of monkeys because there's gonna be like 5 to
Go,
10
monkey,
per trench
go.
coat.
Yeah, but you have to get Brandine because she's the tech person. Like
Mhm.
they need to fill roles.
True.
Can
Okay,
Vega
one
be
of the
sense
monkeys can be the acrobat.
Yes. No, that's Jody. Jody's the acrobat.
I thought you were the
I thought you
I'll
were
be
bruiser.
the disguise guy.
Jody
Haven't
can do
we learned that
backwards.
your stealth rolls are balls though?
Oh.
What?
Smiles.
I don't think
That
we
makes
heard
Stealth
you
roll is
properly.
amazing.
I'm bullying Cardin.
Oh no.
This is true, even though we're talking above board.
Still bullying. Smiles.
But yeah. Is there anything anyone would like to do or talk about while in Svartalfheim?
Do I have
Every time. Oh, go
net?
ahead.
Am I in network?
No,
Oh, that's a shame.
explicitly not.
Boo.
Was the
Do you have an Eyaller actually?
No, I do not.
Okay, yeah, no, you were explicitly out of
Okay.
service.
How much does an
I have
Eyaller
that,
go for
technically.
here?
You'd have to go back to Asgard and talk to Heimdall.
Hmm.
Or somebody that Heimdall was a favorite to.
Is there a particular fruit that is associated with Norse mythology?
Apples, isn't it?
So, fun fact about that,
So
as
I do
we're
go
kind of
to the
sitting
Apple
here
Store.
talking about it, a good majority of the reason why apples are popular in a lot of mythology is because an apple is the generic fruit.
Yes.
So Apple would so whenever something like when Snorri was going through things and it was the golden fruit, it was apples, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's kind of culturally the equivalent of why every culture has an egg and chicken dish.
Yes.
Uh huh.
Interesting.
I mean, if we want to stick to Norse, why am I talking? Why am I have no involvement with any form of Norse culture. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
You're welcome to say anything.
Everyone's welcome to share ideas.
I
You
just
have a
learned about
constitutional
beet sugar
right
today.
to freedom of expression.
While you guys are sitting there thinking about things, Vega, you've been reading your demonology book for a little bit. I have a question.
Oh,
What
boy.
is your next step upon your project?
Good question, because I've been trying to think of. Well, we want to do an interview with a vampire. Smiles.
Okay.
Good reference. Good reference. I approve.
Are you looking for Memnoch the Devil?
Sure.
Okay, that was another
Um,
reference that just went related to Interview with the Vampire.
Oh yeah, I've never
I don't think he
actually
lives
seen
here.
Interview with a Vampire.
Well, okay.
So it doesn't
alright.
have anything to do with that. Interview with the Vampire is the first book in the Vampire Chronicles written by Anne Rice. Memnoch the Devil is the 5th book in that series.
Anne Rice is notoriously litigious.
Very much so.
Oh, I hear a
Oh, I
boy.
hate Toreador.
I heard a boy.
We all heard the boy. The boy is here in Svoltarfheimer.
I was just about to say Cardin and Svartalheim. Oh, cool cat.
But yeah, so you have a decent amount of knowledge on general things with demons. You know that the book you have is obviously magical and has a tie to at least some form of demonology.
Yes.
There are ties, some of the stuff that you've read. Um, it is actually, funnily enough, a textbook in its own right that is more a collection of different summoning and detail rites, but not from one perspective.
Interesting.
You see, so like there are things that are like how to summon a Yazata Deva, and then there's a note in the margin that says, "Don't do this around them; they will get very mad."
Oh.
There's some of the stuff in regards to like Stolas and some of those other Ars Gotia demons. You see different things on how to deal with like some of how to do like curse doll rituals in regards to like yokai related stuff for Japan, etc., etc. It's just a collection of things at this particular moment in time. I do have an idea, and it is a funny idea in regards to a project that I am 100% stealing from Kaiman from the Scion server.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Funny weird or funny haha?
Funny haha.
Okay.
I don't understand the reference.
Hyman is a person in the Scion fan server who is a person with a lot of system mastery and sometimes somebody that I ask questions of. It was kind of the idea. If I use like the clay curse tablets from Hellenistic mythology, but I write or I do the ritual of nailing it to a tree like the curse doll of the of yokai, what happens? Do I summon do I summon one of the Theoi and it does one of the yokai things? Do I summon one of the like what happens? Where's the overlap? Can I use this other ritual to summon this faith bad guy type of thing? It's a funny little thing. But that's generally the idea.
Shenanigans.
Yeah. Speaking of shenanigans, I have a boy in my lap.
Yay, baby boy!
But yeah, since Sky is working tonight, if you are up early, we can talk about that some more if you'd like. Later. Okay.
Oh, I heard him. Hi, Baloo. There's a baby yelling at me.
Casimir.
Oh, there is a.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Speaking of my boy being gone, he said the game got delayed to tomorrow due to weather, so he'll be here tonight.
Okay, so we could do it tomorrow evening after groceries.
After groceries.
Yep. So Casimir, you're not entirely sure if you wholly meant to or not. But you see a little space where some people are gathering. It's not a full coffee shop, but there is coffee being served. This is a slight reference to the Swedish tradition of fika.
Ah, yeah.
For coffee breaks, if you guys want to sit and have conversations.
I would like that.
Yes.
I think currently Olivia is just eating something.
In this particular area, it is kind of like light fare, mildly sweet, mostly carbs.
Not anything she got here. She has
Excellent.
little small brown shapes. Just crunching them.
Little small. No, let it go.
Question.
Okay.
As we're sitting down for a fika, does it feel like this is part of my sanctum?
No, explicitly not.
Explicitly not. There's no bookstore. Okay.
There is no bookstore. This is not a coffee shop. This is a place of rest.
Yes,
in
okay.
comparison.
Got it.
Debating whether or not Carden would turn into a coffee snob.
Hmm.
Nah.
Roll for it.
Alright, yeah, I'll roll for it.
Okay. Hold on. I have an
Okay.
idea for what you should roll.
Yeah.
I want you to roll. Let me take a look here. What attributes? You may pick a mental or social attribute, but I want you to roll your covenant.
Oh. Okay. Where is?
So if you go down to birth rates, there's the covenant other, right? Like you do with Brandine, there should be a dice next to it. You click that dice, and then for attribute, we'll put in any attribute.
Okay. We'll go with cunning.
Go for it. I'm not going to count this for the sake of collateral at this particular moment, because collateral pool's getting high, and despite the fact that I think triggering it on a coffee roll would be fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I was just about to say, he's just trying to figure out if he's the coffee snob.
This is how
So
you get the Great Molasses Flood.
So, if I may,
Yeah.
Carden has been approached by the most nuanced and perfect take in regards to coffee from Detective Richard Johnson. You guys were sitting there kind of talking over some details of a case once.
Okay.
And Detective Johnson said that, now there's a difference. You can sit down and you can enjoy coffee. And if you're going to sit down and you're going to enjoy coffee, you want to enjoy the good shit. And it's usually based on how it's prepared. But there are times where you need the effectiveness of coffee. And that's when you tell the snob inside you to shut the fuck up. Now, whether or not Carden agrees is entirely up to you. But you do know that, like, if you get Detective Johnson off duty... Sorry, Balloon muted me. If you get Detective Johnson off duty, he's going to get, like, the caramel macchiato type of thing. If you get him on duty, it's black.
Oh, so he's a poser.
Is this caffeinated brown liquid? I'll take it.
It's more like that, like, no, I am off duty, I want to sit here, have a good time, and enjoy myself, or I'm on duty, I need to work. It's not necessarily posing.
There's no indulgence on the job.
Yes.
This is a tool, this is not to enjoy, this is function.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Okay.
Whether Carden agrees is entirely up to you, but that is the take.
Nah, he sees the merit in that.
I will say Fika is more based on enjoying your time type of thing. It is a break from things. So this is this is leans more to the as we people here in the States would lean more towards snob area type of thing on that. But I wouldn't call it snobbish at all.
This is a nice dark roast, Carden said to no one.
Dark roast, tiny bit of sweetener, little bit of cream.
Fika is also meant to...
Balance. To socialize.
Like, to socialize, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Carden's just thinking of the note he's got in his pocket.
Jody.
Soon.
Mm.
You can't help but notice as you're kind of thinking over things that, and you don't know why it stands out, but the fact that a lot of you have your respectful distances, except for Casimir and Vega, who are almost, I'm not going to say hip to hip, not quite that gross, but they're like half the distance apart compared to everyone else around this table.
Yeah, we're holding hands too. Disgusting, I know.
Observing.
Is Vega left-handed?
Good question. I never thought about it.
Flip a coin.
I'm gonna say she's ambidextrous.
Okay,
Okay.
that is very, very useful, because Casimir will hold Vega's hand with his left and use his right for coffee.
Oh my gosh, that makes it even better. She can be left-handed, he can be right-handed, so they always have their dominant hand free.
Yeah, that's why.
Carden,
They're cute.
Carden is gonna look at his roommates and just kind of despair, as he usually does whenever they get gross with public displays of affection. And then, as he would usually look usually look to Jody of just like, they're insufferable, right? He remembers Jody's also pining after a specific individual, and as he looks to Olivia, he thinks, all right, well, I guess it's time to find a new hate club. And as he looks to Olivia, he also remembers that Olivia is pining for someone else. So then he's just gonna have that moment of just like 1,000-yard stare, and then just kind of like looks in his coffee and then just sips it, keeping his
I have a
mouth shut.
hilarious idea for a roll. Roll me
Okay.
stamina integrity, please.
Oh boy, let's see how this goes.
May I suggest a complication, or rather a consequence of a failed roll?
I was going to say a difficulty 2 for it, but we'll see. Yeah. If you would like to make a suggestion, go for it. Yeah.
That's fine. Roll.
Okay, hold on. There's a couple of things in regards to it that are very important to know. Please tell me your consequence.
So, fika is not just coffee. It's coffee with something else.
Uh-huh.
Alma steals your treat.
So
He reaches for his Danish.
She just like gets her head up on the table and just licks, and it goes into her mouth.
So here's what happens. Carden goes through everyone in regards to goes from the roommates, goes to Jody, goes to Olivia, and then it's just in the thought, cannot help but slightly, only slightly, because Carden is repulsed, but he's not a complete asshole. Complete asshole, mind.
Thank you.
So there's the slight bit of physical recoiling. And it is in that moment that Alma goes, I can strike, and grabs the dish.
1 is the loneliest number.
Seeing this happen, I kind of glance down to Alma, who's like taken that
Who's
Danish
made it to the
in
other
one-
side of the table from Carden.
Then look over to Carden, and seeing the expression on Alma's snout, goes, Carden, she can smell weakness.
Donovan's just like, wait, did I bring Donovan with me or did I have him stay home?
Donovan's with you.
He's
Your
with
birthrights are with you unless otherwise stated.
Oh, okay. Donovan's just like, get wrecked.
So, Carden,
Yeah.
you have rolled a pool containing nothing but divinity dice. Please reset your divinity dice to 0.
Oh. That's a thing, right?
Divinity dice are gone.
No.
They're really easy to get back, don't worry about it.
Oh, okay, cool. I was like, I've been holding on to these.
They don't do anything for you unless you want to flood the pool.
Correction, they make the number go up.
They do make the number
Divinity
go up.
dice do not make the number go up unless it's the collateral number.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
the number.
And there are other ways.
That,
There
that's
are
the
lots
number
of
he wants
ways.
to go up.
Yeah, there are a lot of ways
I-
to make that number go up.
I explicitly want the divinity dice number to go up, and that's what it does.
Well, now it can go up again from 0. All right, but anywho, so yeah, I don't know if Jody's thinking things. I know there was a talk
Jody
mentioned at the
thinking.
end.
Jody's
but
thinking, but I'm waiting for a moment where we're not all sitting around a table.
Okay, in which case, Olivia's gonna look at Vega. Say, oh yeah, I got a thing for you as well.
You got me a
'Cause she
thing?
gave things to Carden and to Jody. And Olivia will pull out a stuffed dog version of Donovan with a little tag on it saying Dogovan. I got this on the internet.
Wait, I gotta find the face I'm thinking of. Like, I just imagine her eyes go very big, like, little sparkly happy eyes. As she gently takes the Dogovan and holds him so gently, like a prized image.
Thinking about it, it's probably like
Or
a
prized gift.
very large stuffed doll still.
Yeah. And she just turns to Donovan and holds out and be like, "It's
I think your mic cut out on that high note.
I think you
oh." She turns to Donovan and goes, "It's
Exactly
did
that.
it again.
Yeah.
Just say it
God
regular.
damn
Stop
all
doing the same thing.
Just
all
say it like
excited.
this. It's you.
She gets all excited and looks in with her high pitched voice goes, "It's you."
Yay.
So,
Oh, here you go. This little drawing I just saw. Just imagine that's Vega's expression when she first sees it.
Very
Just
fair.
big old eyes.
Is
just
a,
like,
a
oh no.
heart eyes Zoe from K-pop Demon Hunters.
Yeah.
Are you looking for a private moment with certain members of the party in particular, or just a private moment away from a bunch of fucking dwarves?
With individuals in the body.
With the gang.
No, with a
Gang.
specific individual in the gang, one of two.
Oh.
Okay.
Me?
I think you
You
get
or
the
Casimir?
idea. You might have to ask them to have a conversation on the side.
Yeah, you can ask.
Yeah, I was gonna do this before we got to the cafe, but then you
Mhm.
said we were going to a cafe. It's like, well, I guess I have to wait.
That is
Just
my bad, I'm sorry.
follow them when they go up to like buy a cake.
No, it's fine.
No,
I'll
you
just keep waiting.
you-
I'll just keep waiting.
Okay.
Not the end of the session yet.
True.
Maybe on the way back to the dwarves.
Yeah, we can do that.
To the Smith dwarves.
Well,
But,
I thought of a great way to slow down Casimir to give you the chance to walk directly beside them.
Okay.
Okay.
My channel
Olivia
of
will
frost. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Please.
Olivia will turn to Casimir, and the final gift for you. She will pull out a from wherever a
Mm-hmm.
parcel wrapped in a nice piece of cloth. And will drop it on the table in front of you with a tremendously loud thud.
Like you can see Casimir's like looking at this parcel in surprise and curiosity, and then just immediate like, ye gods, what's happening as you throw it down. I was like, carefully open up the fabric that it's wrapped in. Like you can tell, like I'm taking very good. I'm taking care to not tear it in any way, because it looks.
With a large bar of solid gold.
What the fuck?
See the gift I put in the Discord.
I
Oh,
thank you.
Yeah, welcome.
it's just.
That's.
Where did you find that?
I'm not asking
it.
where Olivia found it, but I am checking it for maker's marks.
Hey,
Jody picks it up to like, test his weight. Almost says it's not that heavy, and then remembers the conversation they had with Atlas, and then puts it back down.
Hey, storyteller, can I make an academics check to see if I can appraise this gold just on sight?
That would be science, right?
Yeah, academics is humanities.
Alright, never mind.
Sorry. We had this conversation privately.
You could do academics to see if you could find particular marks, if you would like to see the thing that Casimir was worried about, if it is stolen.
I don't care if it's not all Casimir cares. Yeah, I'll look into it.
I
It's
don't
not
care
stolen.
if it's stolen.
I would say difficulty 3. There you go. Way to be.
It's not stolen. It has proper maker's marks and numbers and such.
Where did you get it?
Bought it.
Huh?
Huh.
Amazing. Let's discuss this
Well,
away from Jody and Casimir.
thank you very much.
Said the player.
No.
I will put this to good use. Thank you, Olivia.
You're welcome. It is a large and very heavy object for you to now carry and slowly walk back to the forge.
I could carry it.
That would be very kind. Thank you, Jody. I realize that I don't know if I've brought a backpack or anything.
I thought you were saying I realize I don't know if I'm gonna get that back. I was like, oh.
What? No! I trust Jody!
Yeah, I do.
I wouldn't steal from Casimir,
Yeah, because Vega.
because I have other people to steal from.
There we go.
I used to do.
But yeah, with Casimir and Jody kind of at the back of the pack, he's very grateful for Jody's assistance.
So I have a question.
Yes.
How do you know that you like Vega differently to how you like everyone else?
It is a good question. I think it grew out of that feeling being the same. I liked her just as much as I liked other friends and other relations. But we connected on different things, interests, and that affection, that interest in wanting to share parts of me grew into something bigger over time.
This is so cute, but outside character wants to yell affectionately how gross it is.
Look, I am trying to keep the tone of this, but it is very funny that you're asking the aromantic person in group.
The aromantic player.
Yeah.
Look, only 2 people in this party are currently in a relationship.
No, I get it.
And you're the one I'm apparently talking to.
Yep.
Olivia's in a relationship.
Yeah, but Jody doesn't know that.
Jody needs to get to the Midnight Nook more often. Anyway,
I don't know if Jody's met your girlfriend.
Arden hasn't, but he's just a good enough detective to understand everybody's situation.
Mm-hmm.
And he knows how to keep his mouth shut.
The fuck?
But anywho, continue, please.
Yeah, my affection for Vega grew. I was also glad to hear that she had a similar affection for me. And with
Know
that,
that before she said anything, or like?
oh no, I was not that brave.
No, I mean, could you like understand that she had those
Oh.
feelings?
I am not that kind of smart. No,
Is he a little oblivious when someone's flirting with him, though?
I believe we at least the very start, like, he's not familiar with affection. That's how we raised the tension pool for 2
That's
arcs.
true.
Yeah.
So I did need a little nudge at the very least. Do you think the person you like needs that kind of nudge as well?
Well,
I am assuming. I'm sorry if
I
I'm
don't-
jumping to the conclusions.
no.
Hmm,
I don't know.
that's okay.
Just been talking a lot, and I really like talking to him and hanging out, and it just feels different than it does with you guys and when it is with my old friends.
Feels nicer.
Yeah, and keep worrying that some supernatural bullshit's gonna happen to him while I'm not there. So that's why I'm getting the points in the direction of the forge.
There's this look on Casimir's face that you've probably seen when, like, similar to what he looks like when he looks at Vega. That sense of there is something good at what I'm looking at, in the way that this is progressing or something, where it's like seeing Jody talking about this person. Casimir just, his expression is one of, yes, this is right. This is how it's supposed to be.
So
Well,
is this the same thing?
I cannot say for certain if it's the same thing. I do not know what is in your heart. But what I will say is, if you decide to invite him over to the Midnight Nook, I will not charge you for anything.
I wouldn't say that too loud. The lads may hear you.
You, personally.
You underestimate them.
I'll keep that in mind.
There's a brief cut over to the corner behind you. There's enough space for privacy purposes.
Mm-hmm.
But there is a brief cut to the corner where you see just two monkeys, not in any disguises. One kind of leans over to the other, goes, "We're supposed to be paying?"
Yeah.
The other one shrugs, and then it goes back to Casimir and Jody.
That sounds about right.
Yep.
Arden has not once ever paid for anything in the Midnight Nook.
We know.
There is a long-running tab. And it'll come due, my friend. It'll come due.
Yeah, you need to think about stuff.
Of course.
I'm so bad at thinking about stuff.
I find thinking about stuff like that is... it's not something I'm used to either. But it is nice.
And then there's a thought bubble above his head, and it's just Vega's butt.
Yes.
That is a thought.
Careful,
Vega's
we
not
have knack to see thought bubbles. I think we do.
Olivia could probably.
Olivia and Vega can see thought bubbles.
Yeah.
Technically. Because dreams, it doesn't make the difference, the delineation between daydreams and sleeping dreams. It just says dreams. I'm kidding.
We glance back just to see how you're doing together, see the butts, and shrug and continue.
I would imagine that it's not just Vega's butt we're like Casimir's thinking of. Especially when
He's
we're
thinking
talking
of her
about like the
smile.
romantic ideal of love.
Yeah, we are talking about romance.
Yeah.
He's thinking
So-
about her smile.
So there is the
And-
entire figure of Vega, perhaps in some tasteful lack of clothing.
The tasteful is doing a lot of heavy lifting, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
A lot of rose battles.
Yes. And strawberries.
Yes.
Ichigo.
Just okay, if Vega and or Olivia were to look in on this, just imagine this very shoujo-esque hope spot of a romance interest with Vega as the main character in this.
All the
I'm
soft pink
thinking
lighting
of-
and the soft pink lighting and
Yes.
the bubbles.
Yes.
Now I'm thinking of whenever they would show like Uranus and Neptune with like the pretty coloring and stuff.
The Japanese version where they're not family.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't say Amara and Michelle,
Thank you.
because that's their
Yeah.
English names.
The fun fact, just real quick, we were talking about is it the same feeling in the thing?
Hmm.
Vega could tell she can see paint bindings.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah. So, I don't wish to interrupt. Is there anything?
Also, if you look in Jodie's brain, it's just memories of working out with Matt in the gym.
Oh.
Is there anything in regards to it that you guys want to have in regards to this conversation? Has Jody got to the answer?
It's
that
probably the
needs
end
to-
of the. That's probably the end of the conversation for Jodie's
Hmm.
part.
Uh,
They're just gonna carry this gold bar.
Casimir is not necessarily like having any particular questions or worries. This, as he said, like, or he doesn't say it, but he just thinks that this is a nice thing for Jody.
Why are you stepping
Yeah.
on me?
So, you make it back to Brock and Sindri, and after a while, and they're Brock is the one in the back this time, as Sindri kind of comes up and goes on. So we finished the thing that you were taking a look for. You did mention fisticuffs, but I don't really like punching things. I don't really know who this is for or how they fight. And I figured brass knuckles might be a little too simplistic or blasé. I mean, brass knuckles, after all, are just, just a piece of metal that you hold in your hand. That's about it. So we kinda took a little bit of creative liberties here.
Jodie's like
kind of-
leaning forward and looking really interested now.
Uh-huh.
It kind of pulls up a box that is probably about 2 feet wide, like between the distance between them, and about a little over a long forearm in length, type of thing. Pulls out the box, puts them there. Given the material, it's not particularly heavy.
And obviously, dwarvish magic enchants, you don't gotta worry about breaking it, even if it does feel pretty light, unless you're really, really hard on it. But even then, we're top of the line. I'll think about it. But please, by all means, kind of just
Ow.
takes a step back after putting the
Look
box away.
in the box.
So as you kind of open the box, now obviously there is the majority of the tooth that isn't used. You can tell that immediately. But what
That's fine.
you see is the best way to describe them
Mhm.
are like half gauntlets type thing. That kind of so they kind of go over in regards to gloves and cover the majority of the forearm. And it's kind of stylized bone with silvered filigree within it, like silver designs within it, type of thing. It was well, we saw some of the motif that you have there, kind of gesturing towards the hand wraps that you have, and goes, while we didn't necessarily take a lot of the same designs for animals, but you can see like in the filigree, there's like bear and a wolf and stuff in relation to some of those things on there. But yeah, so rather than brass knuckles, they're plate gloves, pretty much.
I think Cestus is the term for this sort of thing. Or Castus. Don't know if it's the C is, which way the C is pronounced, but anyway. It's just like, whoa. They're so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I'm glad that you enjoy them.
Yeah.
And no, you've already made your word on there, so
Yes.
we'll trust you on that one. And either we'll see you when you come to deliver it, or we'll get it in the mail, I guess.
Yeah, I know some guys who are good at delivering stuff.
Oh, and for you, kind of points over to Casimir.
Mm-hmm.
Could you get something for us to work for? I think her name's Makosh, some kind of a motherly figure from the Thrice 10th Kingdom.
Does that ring a bell?
Yes, Makosh the Great Mother, wife to Perrin, consort to Velis.
Yes.
She is a creator goddess who is, she does create things, but she is primarily known as a motherly figure.
Hmm. And
Just
would you...
something interesting to work with. We don't entirely want to go fully sapient with things, but maybe she could give us kind of like a spark of something. Just an idea.
I can definitely ask for that. Thank you very much for the suggestion.
Yeah. Figured it was something a little bit different.
In my
Okay.
fake memories, do I have any interaction with Mokash?
It's...
Like meeting her?
I know it's shorthand
Mhm.
to call them fake. Thinking about them that way doesn't really feel right, necessarily. But in short, tangentially, I guess would kind of be the best way to put it.
Okay. I'll probably have to talk with Zoria about her.
By all means. Is there... Okay, so we got your thing handled, you got your notes, kind of goes over to Vega. Is there anything that you need in particular, miss, while we're here?
I think I'm good. I'm just here to help my man.
Okay.
My man.
And we're not supposed to help you. Alright, so you guys have a good one, and we'll catch you guys next time that you need us.
Bye.
Okay.
Olivia will go to Brock, say, you didn't ask for anything, but would you like these? And she will offer 2, like, luxury chocolate gift boxes.
Jesus Christ.
You explicitly go around to go to Brock, because it is Sindri that approached the
Sindri's.
counter.
Okay,
Mm.
I'll offer it. Yeah, I'll offer it to Sindri, because he's there.
Okay. Oh, great. That is very lovely. Thank you very much. We'll go ahead and split these among us. A little chocolate for some information isn't too bad.
You're welcome.
All right.
Those look nice.
Mhm.
Okay. So where to next, friends? Are you going back to Zawarudo, or is there anywhere else that you would like to go at this particular moment?
Good
Not
question.
I can think of for me.
Well, I believe Jody wants to go to a forge now. But we need to
In
find
Tirnalog.
It doesn't need to be immediately.
Fair.
So that is in Tirnanog. The idea for that one is I have
Something to
laid the
do.
seeds. So so 4 of the 5 of you at least can go to the same area.
Yeah.
And if Olivia wants to come too, then you can join either team.
Mhm.
Hey! Edinburgh is very good
would
at stealth.
would you rather do the heist or whatever Casimir and Vega are doing?
So on the one hand, very good at stealth. On the other hand, trying to not do crimes. So probably
worry.
with Vega.
Don't worry, we will
Jessica
simply
is
not.
on
We
team.
will,
Go ahead.
we will simply not get caught.
Jessica's
Mm.
on team Casimir. Let's not do crimes, please.
No crime. Crimes are
Alrighty.
bad.
But with that being said, we'll go ahead and send that you guys head back to the world.
I know how to do that.
Thank
We're gonna
you.
take a very brief detour as I call up the lads,
Okay.
How many of them?
and they are going to establish very quickly. Do I still have this? I do. They are going to establish very quickly one of those big red, like Chinese gates.
Okay.
Okay.
Tory Gate?
No, Tori's
No, not
Japanese
Tori.
explicitly.
No, that's Japanese. It's a python. Like, complete with all the designs and everything.
Mhm.
And, but in the space in the middle, a very dense, like, forest will appear.
Okay.
My followers have access
Uh-huh.
to the Mountain of Flowers and Fruit.
Okay.
I can go there or back to the world from there.
Excellent.
So yeah, I think in regards to this, it's the steps, one step after the other. So what I'm going
Yeah.
to do is I'm going to leave a title card, and we will go ahead and see if we want to interact with it next session, or if not, is so the lads. It is quite interesting in the point that the lads begin constructing this gate because there's no real entrance to the cave. But they begin constructing this gate, and even the dwarfs are like, interesting, pretty quick, admiring the architecture. Related stuff. You get into this forest. For those of you that haven't seen it, it is crisp, fresh, sweet-smelling air, as it is the air of fruit and flowers on a large mountaintop. And as you guys kind of step through into this place and kind of turn around and take your surroundings, on the tree in the center of the scene as you guys kind of send over is a figure who has a striking resemblance to Jody, golden in more color with a big kind of crown related thing, a piercing that looks like that of a toothpick through his ear, relaxing, leaned against a tree, leg hanging over, eating a peach. Kind of looks over and goes, "Hey, sup?" And
Hi,
we'll go ahead
Dad.
and end the session there. I have been the storyteller Alvarez for the evening. With me playing Jody, I've had Danny Kent.
We're just gonna take a brief detour to say hi to my dad.
With me playing Casimir, I've had Cress Nether.
Are you sure you didn't have to ask those questions to your actual father?
No.
Okay.
At any point, has Sun Wukong had a romantic relationship?
I don't know. How did you get here?
Don't know.
I don't think he did.
No.
Playing Vegas Saren, I've had Vichinio.
Uh, um, My boyfriend looks at or thinks of me in biblical senses. Apparently,
Yeah.
We've established that Vega and Casimir know each other biblically.
this is very true. They do know each other very biblically.
and not so biblically as well.
That's more Hellenistically.
Playing Olivia Woods, I've had Robo Pirate.
Looking it up, it seems that he did have a wife called the Golden Princess.
Okay.
What?
All right.
Oh, that's probably the allegory for
Neat.
Chi-Chi in Dragon Ball.
We'll look into it more here in a little bit. And then playing Cardin, I've had Opaline White.
Wow, you had to dig for that one.
I have been looking for very interesting color names intentionally.
Be gay, do crimes. Be gay and do crimes.
No crimes.
And we'll catch you guys next time. Bye-bye!
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.